Hello everyone, it's me. It's been a hot minute since I last did one of these videos, but I have a good excuse. I was in Sweden for a week, then on TwitchCon Europe 2025. Both were incredible, amazing experiences. I'm really grateful for the people that I got to meet, the new friends I got to make, and the old friends I got to meet up with. However, I also have a big update. By the time this video is up, I'll probably be at the hospital. I'm gonna have my 23 teeth extraction surgery, and you heard that right. No, I'm not a shark. I just have a body condition where my body was like, what if I made more teeth? And so here we are. And they need to be extracted because they're pushing into my nerves, they're causing a lot of pain, and also they can fracture my jaw at any time. The bad stuff. But anyway, the reason why I made this video is because I want to talk a little bit, because I don't know for how long I'll be off. I don't know how my recovery is going to be, and I won't lie, I'm pretty scared. Even if I'm being very friendly about it, I don't know how the process is going to be. I don't know how much pain I'll be on. I don't know how my body is going to react. But I wanted to leave one last video before the whole ordeal happens, because this whole experience, going to Sweden, going to TwitchCon, getting to meet the people that I care about, and being surrounded by people that I care about, it taught me a lot. It taught me that I'm not alone, you know? I overthink a lot. I'm constantly thinking about the future, and about protecting the people that I care about, protecting my family, and ensuring that we'll still have a place to sleep and food to eat, even though it's no longer my responsibility. But you know, when you've been working like this for a long time, it's hard to break those old habits. However, being surrounded by people that I care about, on a space where I could finally lower my barriers and feel safe, made me realize something. That something is that I'm not alone. And as cheesy as it sounds, even if I don't get to see my friends very often because they don't live close to me, it makes the moments that I get to hang out with them all the more precious. And sure, it's kinda sucky that I can't hang out with them physically very often, but at the same time, just knowing that there are people out there that genuinely care about me and that receive me the way I am, it means a lot. It means that even if there's distance between us, the friendship, the relationship, the care, the love, the appreciation that we have for each other is real. And that means a lot to me, because, you know, I don't really do much besides do my work, stream, do videos. I don't do a lot outside, so to speak, because I don't really have anyone to do it with. But these few weeks have taught me that I found a place, a spot where I belong. And I want to extend that invitation to you. I still struggle with believing in myself. I still struggle with thinking that I have what it takes. I still take rejection extremely bad. But I'd like to believe that all the words of kindness and encouragement that people have shared with me, even Premiere too, I'd like to believe that they do mean something, that they are valid, that I do have what it takes, and even if I don't know how or when or what shape this journey is gonna take in the next week, month, or year, I'd like to believe that eventually I will get to the place where dreams turn into reality. And I want to extend that invitation to any person listening to this video. I know things can be rough, I know it can be scary, I know how lonely you can feel, trust me, I've been there. But if you're willing to not give up, then this life will surprise you with the most extraordinary people and the most extraordinary miracles along your way. That's how I learned that that's how this is supposed to work. You're not supposed to grab something and then feel defeated because it's never gonna happen. It can and will happen. But you have to be willing to push forward. You have to be willing to face yourself and say, hey, I broke down today, but I'll try again because I love this. At least that's the way that worked for me. But regardless of what your objective, goal, or thing you want to achieve is, I just want to say, you will make it there. There's so many people out there that will say the opposite, but I want to be the one voice that says, you know what? go for it. Happiness will always lead you to success, even if we don't know the shape of the road, even if we don't know what's gonna take to get there. I can assure you, if you just keep going forward, even a tiny step, that's all it takes to turn the impossible into possible. And you know, sometimes when you want to achieve something extraordinary, you gotta take a leap of faith. People will call you crazy, people will doubt you, people will hate you just for trying. But what matters is that you follow your heart. Because I can guarantee you that is the path to true fulfillment, to true happiness. And in my case, it's the path that changed my life and led me to the most extraordinary people I ever met. The people that I was always looking for, but I didn't know where to find. Ends up that all I had to do was follow my heart and be myself. I know it sounds easy, but that's all it takes. There's no magical formula, there's no magical seminary or psychological hack you need to do. No. Be yourself, cherish those who care, and those who don't, let them be. They are entitled to their own opinion. You don't need to waste energy or time on them. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. Seriously, thank you so much for listening to my words. Thank you for listening to what I had to say. I hope some of these could have perhaps helped you, or you can maybe send it to a friend who think might relate to these words. Either way, my surgery is going to be happening probably by the time this is up, and I just hope for the best, because that's all I can do right now. Hope for the best and keep marching forward, no matter what. Thank you for giving me the honor of your time. If you enjoyed this video, even though I hate saying this, it will mean a lot if you could leave a like or subscribe or maybe a comment, because it does help. It lets my little anxious brain know that, hey Varoo, what you are doing is seen and being received by other people. And as someone who disapproves of themselves on a daily basis, that helps. That helps show me that, hey Varoo, maybe you are good after all, you know? Either way, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day. I love you.